Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. Today we are going to do a stitch with me, or at least I'm going to try. Okay. I'm going to be working on a different project. First of all, let me apologize for the view. I had to do something with my computer. Something happened, and yeah, I had to defrag it, unfortunately. So we are using my phone today. I am going to be working on a different project today. This is called Magic Book by Haid from Heaven and Earth, and this is what it will look like. And I'm working on this little corner up here, and I'm also I think it's like right in here. I don't remember. I'm going diagonally. Bleh. I am doing checkerboard. So yeah, we are going to do that section. So I am doing it on 22 count, and I am doing 2/1 10 stitch. And again, I apologize for the setup and the view. Once I get my desktop situated, hopefully we can get back to start, doing it on video. So we're gonna get started, and hopefully, I apologize if y'all can't see what I'm stitching, but I'm using my little itty bitty tablet to do this because, yeah. So we're gonna get started. So I hope everybody's doing good. Well, I am hanging in here. As you guys know, we've all been sick here. First it was Justin, and then it was it just kind of went, cascaded from there. It went from little dude to me, then my daughter, and we were all like kind of just, really out of it. It wasn't fun. Everybody had different symptoms to the whole situation, or the whole thing, and I was one of the ones that had completely totally different symptoms from everybody else. Justin was only only had a cold and a fever, and I ended up and of course he was only in bed for like one day. I ended up sick in bed for like 3-4 days, and it wasn't fun. I wasn't thrilled. It was just, one of those things where you're like, this is not, I just wasn't thrilled. And I laid on the bed, and I went back and forth, just between, out here, and then, in the bedroom watching TV and what have you. And little dude wasn't even that sick that long. He was only he only had it for a couple of days, and his was just a cold. So not everybody, it's kind of funny how everybody's body reacts differently to everybody, everything. And I told him, I said, well, and the whole funny part was the how it all started was Justin came home from work last Sunday, and not this Sunday past, but last Sunday. And he looked at me, and he was like, he went to his room, and he was like, he told me he didn't feel good. He was going to go in his room. So he did, and he came out like, I don't know, half an hour later, and he was like, would you taste my soda? and he had a 20 ounce of Coke. And I was like, okay, why? He says, it doesn't taste right. And I was like, okay, well, what's wrong with it? You know, because sometimes, you know, sodas, even if they are, you know, bought and paid for, sometimes they don't always taste right. So he was looking at me and he says, well, it doesn't taste right. I was like, okay. He says, and if you can taste it, then I have COVID. And I'm like, what are you trying to tell me here? I said, are you trying to get, you know, what? And he's like, well, you just taste it. And I what? So you can give me COVID? I don't think so. Well, I ended up tasting it anyway. And so far, you know, it didn't, to me, it didn't taste different. So first words out of his mouth was, well, God damn it, I have COVID. And I told him, I said, really? Thanks. And, you know, he felt bad. So I guess at some point after I went to bed and went to sleep, he had made something to, made him something to eat. And so the next morning he got up and he was like, he came out and he's like, I don't have COVID. Okay, how do you know you don't have COVID? And he says, because I had noodles last night and I could taste them. My taste buds exploded. Okay. Well, little did we know that little dude, and I'm sorry the camera shook, little dude gets sick. Little dude is in his bedroom coughing and so forth. And I'm like, oh my God, here we go. So yeah, all last week, all of us, we just were like out of it. It was just one of those things. I was just like, So this week, we've just been kind of trying to, you know, make sure that everything is kind of, you know, situated and everything, because I'm not doing a whole lot this week. I am just kind of taking it easy because number one, it's Christmas. I do need to, you know, eventually wrap Christmas presents, and I was going to wrap them, but if I did that, I think I would have a cat that would try to get a hold of them. So I'm not going to do that because she would try to take the wrapping paper off, and that wouldn't be good. So, yeah. So she, you know, everybody's kind of doing their own thing. Today, Justin's going to go shopping. He's got to go finish getting Christmas presents that he needs to buy. And then I think there's really not much else to do. Goodness, I'm trying to think, because there's been a lot of things that there hasn't been really that much going on lately, because we have, like I said, the whole last week was just kind of one of those weeks where I didn't do, you know, we didn't do a whole lot of anything. My daughter came home last Wednesday and she ended up sick also, and we all just kind of, you know, just laid around. And yesterday I wasn't motivated at all. Yesterday I did listen to, I did finish, no, yesterday, what did I do yesterday? Yesterday I did stitching. I stitched a little bit, I stitched, and also ended up, and I need to like try to fix this. Hold on guys, I'm moving you around a minute because, yeah, I want you all to be able to see. There we go. So yesterday, What did I do yesterday? Yesterday I did stitch. I also watched Star Trek Next Generation, which I've been doing that all weekend. And I had I went to the cross stitch Zoom. Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I forgot that it was that was this past weekend, because in my video that I had recorded on Friday, I said I was going to have my Zoom on Saturday. And of course, you know, being sick, you know, it's not fun. So I totally forgot about the cross stitch weekend Zoom. And so I did that all weekend, then and watched Star Trek Next Generation, and I'm slowly going through you know, that show. And I also had a book that I'm listening to from Karen Slaughter. She wrote it. It's called The Silent Wife. And oh my gosh, let me tell you, it's really, really good. It's very confusing because the gist of it is, it starts off, the main character gets called, he's a cop, he and his partner get called to a prison to investigate a murder. And in doing so, they find out that the person that is in jail for committing numerous murders, basically he's a serial killer. Come to find out, he might not be the serial killer. Yeah, it's very confusing. And I'm just sitting there and I'm like, what? How you figure? Because in the book before that, yeah. So I'm just like, okay. So I was into it, and I'm almost done with it, because I was listening to it starting Saturday night into Sunday, and I did not finish it. I have about 10% more to listen to. So yeah, it's been pretty good so far. The next one, there's another one that I have that I need to get ready to listen to after that, and I can't remember what that is. I have to write it down. And I'm also getting ready to try to do a planner again for reading. It's just hard to remember to do that, because the way I like to do it is, you know, I like to write my thoughts down of what I thought of it and so forth, because I do book reviews. And I haven't done that in a while, so I need to sit down and really, really, you know, concentrate and get myself into it. And yeah, so I'm gonna work on that too, so we'll see. But yeah, it's been crazy. I just but yeah, so I've been trying to catch up on that. And oh, excuse me. Yeah, so it's been a mess. So yeah, but the rest of the week I'm not doing a whole lot of anything. I am just going to relax, and I do need to wrap presents. Like I said, I haven't been able, I don't know if I want to wrap them. And my coffee, I do need to wrap them, but my thing is, Athena likes to, you know, So we'll see. I haven't decided yet because she's, you know, being a little extra special. And I don't want, and one reason why I wanted to wrap the presents is because when she gets to that point where she's going around here like she's totally possessed and what have you, and she's running around here like, you know, her head's cut off, she, you know, messes up the tree skirt. And I thought about putting the, you know, wrapping the presents and putting them out here, but knowing her, I think she would try to, you know, open them. So we'll see. I haven't really gotten that far yet to decide. And not only that, I need to see, you know, if Justin needs presents wrapped or not. And I'd have to show him, you know, how to do that, and that would be interesting. So we'll see. But yeah, today's just gonna be, you know, kind of quiet. Now I will tell y'all something really funny, and I think I said this in one of my other videos the other day, but for those of you that don't watch my morning videos, I will do this on this Stitch with Me. So little dude comes out to me the other night, and we're, you know, sitting there watching a movie or something, I can't even remember, and he looks at me and he says, Mom, did you know that what has he put it? Egyptian ancestors ate the mummified remains of people. I just turned around and I was like, what? Where in the, you know, is this coming from? He says, I looked it up, and I said, why? And I'm not even sure why. I couldn't even remember why he said he did. And I can't remember if it was for school or something. I don't know. And I just looked at him and I was like, huh? And he just was like looking at me weird. And Miranda and I just turned around and I was like, what kind of, that was just random. And she just, you know, looked at him like, where is this coming from? And why are you looking this up? Well, I thought it was for school. And if I'm not mistaken, it was, but he was looking up something that was completely, didn't have anything to do with school whatsoever. It had to do, oh my God, what was he? I think he was, yeah, it was for a class, but I can't remember if it was for science or if it was for social studies. And he didn't say. And I'm like, okay, my child, you know, I'm telling you, he does find some weird things to look up. And I just looked at him and I was like, why would you tell me this? You know, and mind you now, we're just getting to the point where we're starting to feel better. And I just looked at him and I was like, dude. And he's like, what? I looked it up. Okay. Why? And he just, you know, gave me this goofy look. And I looked at him, I was like, dude, seriously? But yeah, he was just, some of the things that he, you know, he laughs about and he makes fun of, and he just comes up with, and he's even gotten to a point now when, especially when he's in class, he gets so aggravated, and it's cute to see, because he'll be sitting here and they have like these little, I don't want to say quizzes, but I guess that's what you would call them. But anyway, they do this like every day or something in the class. And he's doing this to try, he, answers them. And if he answers it right, he gets all excited. If he doesn't, he gets irritated. And the first time that he did get irritated, I was sitting there and I was on the phone for, work or something, or no. I can't even remember. And all of a sudden, I hear banging. He's, and I looked at him and I said, "What is your problem?" And he says, "I got it wrong." I was like, "Okay, so that makes it okay for you to beat the crap out of mommy's desk?" And he's like, "I'm sorry." And yeah, he's special. Let me tell you, he is a special one. But I mean, he's doing really, really well. I'm proud of him, and he's he likes his classes, so, which is really good. I can't like fault him for anything else. It's just it's been a good experience. My only issue is his schedule has changed a lot. There are days that he has 2 or 3 classes, and then there are days like Friday he doesn't have any classes. So it makes it hard when I'm recording, especially my stitch and chats in the morning, because there are some days that I don't get them out at all, or not until 10, 11, 12 o'clock. And it's kind of sad. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna have to sit down when the next semester starts, and which is after Christmas vacation, and see what his schedule is going to be, and kind of figure it out, because I don't necessarily know, I like doing my stitch and chats in the morning, but it's really, really hard. And I mean, granted, I get up at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning, and I'm going to be honest, it takes me an hour or so to wake up, smoke a cigarette, drink coffee, watch the news, get myself situated, and then, it's time for him to get into class. So, because his class starts, 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I'm not a morning person, so me getting up and being on video first thing in the morning is not, one of my favorite things in the world to do. So I'm hoping, we'll see, because it's been difficult lately because of his classes, for me to sit down and do videos, and it gets difficult. And like now, because my computer is defragging, he has to use my iPad to be in class, and it's very, very it can be very inconvenient sometimes, and it's a pain. So I'll figure it out. I don't know. We're just, kind of going with it, and I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping that really nothing really changes, because, like I said, I like doing my stitch and chats in the morning, and, it's really, I always look forward to it when, but it's just been annoying trying to figure out all sorts of things. And then, little dude sometimes, has a hard time with the schedule, and you know, remembering everything. And then, you know, like yesterday, I was trying to record a video, and he had something that he needed to do. And I think he was, one of his things was trying to be saved, and he, for some reason, I had to wait. So, you know, it gets to be a pain sometimes, and I don't complain, because I'm not one of those kind of people that I complain. I keep that stuff into myself, and, you know, I'm one of these people that, you know, doesn't really make a big deal about a whole lot of things, and that's just me. But, you know, there are times that I get very, very frustrated, irritated when something, you know, I can't get something done because of such and such. And it's annoying. It can be annoying, very much. And, you know, I have to do what I have to do. So it's, you know, it is what it is. Now, for those of you, I do have something I want to show everybody. Those of you that were not here, or that didn't see my video yesterday, I will show you my new sticker haul that I got. I wanted to get something from Happy Planner, Christmas stuff, you know, Christmas stickers, something, fall stickers, winter stickers, something. And I went to Hobby Lobby. They didn't have anything. And I was like, are you serious? There weren't any fall, there wasn't any winter stickers, there wasn't any Christmas stickers from Happy Planner. Now, if I had thought of it, I would have gone over to the next aisle and grabbed a whole bunch of, you know, scrapbooking stickers that I could put in the planner, because I didn't, dum here didn't think of that. So this is, I hope y'all could see it, but I'll do it this way. This is from Hobby Lobby. It's called Agenda 52, and it's from the Paper Studio. And these are just the days of the week, and I think it's just numbers. Yeah, the numbers and the days of the week. If you see, you know, here, like here, this one, that, which I think is kind of cool. I was looking for something like this because there are times that I will, you know, white out the, you know, like the date or the day, and use, I like to, you know, doing this. So yeah. And then the next one, whoops, is this. And it is the same thing, Paper Studio, and don't pay attention to the price. And there is not, as y'all can see, that y'all think, okay, there is a floral thing going on. It wasn't intentional. I have a bunch of floral ones over here that I've bought, because usually that's the only thing I can find. The days that I do go to look, like when Michael's was, you know, keeping a whole bunch of Happy Planner stuff in stock, I would go looking in the sticker section, and there wouldn't be a whole lot there. They would have just the, you know, the florals or whatever. And I was like, really? And like, you know, when I went to Hobby Lobby last week, they didn't have a whole lot. I wanted some Christmas stickers, some new Christmas stickers. I wanted some, you know, fall stickers, some winter stickers. They didn't have anything. I was kind of like, are you just like kidding me right now? So I grabbed these, and they didn't have this. The paper people didn't have much in that section either. But I grabbed these. They're really, really pretty. They have, there's some butterflies. Let me see if I can do this so you guys can see. They have butterflies. You know, they have all sorts of things here. You know, they have some quotes and stuff. Just, you know, they got a lot of stuff in here. So I'm going to go, hopefully they'll have more when I go next time, and see if I can get some more, you know, stickers, because every time I know this is not a floral theme intentionally. It just happened that way. So I got those, and this is taking forever to defrag. Holy crap. So I got those, and yeah, so I'm, you know, trying to do more with my planning, and you know, with my layouts and stuff. And I wanted to try to see if I could get I don't know, like a subscription box from somebody or something, and I don't know where I can look on those, so I have to look. I have to go and research that this week and see what I can find. So trying to think of what else has been going on. Excuse me. You guys can tell I still have a slight cold. I'm hoping that it doesn't last too much longer. Let's see, Christmas. What have I got going on? Christmas. You know what? I may just do these Christmas tag questions. I can remember what they are. Because I do remember one of the questions. What is Christmas? What is, you know, one of your Christmas traditions? Usually around here, and I didn't even write these down. Usually lately, now Skylar already has a tradition that he set up. We have this little snowman clock that he made in school one year, and it's you know, the 25 days of Christmas, and he, you know, does it, and it's kind of cute because he's got it up at the top of the tree, and he's, you know, every day when he gets up, he comes out and he you know, moves the arrow, and it's kind of cute. And he looked at me, he's like, can we, of course I forgot that we even had it, and he looked at me, he says, can we do this? I was like, what is it? And he was like, don't you remember when I made this? It's like our Advent thing. And I just looked at him and I was like, okay, because I don't have an Advent calendar, and I have to, you know, find one and buy one. So he that's his thing to do. So he enjoys doing that. It's kind of cute, you know, with him doing it, because it's, you know, a little funny. But yeah, he has fun with that. So yeah, it's been interesting. Trying to remember what else we have going on, because I can't remember. Oh, the mystery hostess party for on my Tupperware website is still open, and on Facebook. The link, you can go on my Tupperware website, and you can go down to parties and look for it through that. Guys, you know, please, you know, come and place orders for Christmas. That there's a bunch of sales going on. So yeah, you want to go check that out. My Tupperware website the link is down below. And that's really all there is to talk about today. So I hope everybody has a great day. I hope everybody has a good week. I will see everybody tomorrow, and have a good day, guys.